true, I ain't ever moved shady. They tell me, Mike, man, you know what they be saying. I don't understand why they be always hating. I said it's probably cause this lady want my baby. And Tuesday hit me up, 10 p.m. on the phone. Said you tryna make an album and I'm tryna put you on. They gon' be hella rappers, we gon' connect the coast. I'm gon' choose all the beats and you gotta spit the flows. I said fuck it, I'm gang, let me go and spend my pain. I've been tryna move up, I've been tryna climb the range. Man, stay on the top of my head like I'm Bane. Then hide inside the stool while they watch me do my thing. I'm the best in the game now, I guess I gotta prove it. Why they call you Easy? Probably cause I get rude. On the real they call me Easy cause I'm good at making music and make it seem easy every time that I do it. And everything I do, I make it look smooth for. And everything I do, I make it look cool for. Your girl want a piece cause she saw me on YouTube. Don't get mad at me, get mad at your boo. For the true, I ain't ever move shady. And tell me, Mike, man, you know what they be saying. I don't understand why they be always hating. I said it's probably cause this lady want my baby. I said it's probably cause this lady want my baby. I said it's probably cause this lady want my baby. I said it's probably cause this lady want my baby. I said it's probably cause this lady want my baby. True to my word, I ain't flake like the other kid. Real to my core, I ain't fake like the other kid. Was supposed to be a feature, but now I guess I'm running. Every time I really walk in the room, I start running shit. Easy, you so dope, you rap like you J. Cole. Then you switch up your flow into a whole nother mode. How you do that, boy, I don't even know. I guess I really work hard and I got a lot of show. Holy in the field like a bandit in the Pope. All you rappers fake demon, you ain't killer, you a joke. You a lot like a bitch, yeah, you something like a hoe. You ain't nothing but a tweaker, boy, stay out that coast. I see your nose bleeding, always playing with your nose. He said he going through a lot and he just tryna cope. Boy, you need some Jesus, give your life to the low. Give yourself about that flow and stay about that dough. Keep it true, I ain't ever move shady. And tell me, Mike, man, you know what they be saying. I don't understand why they be always hating. I said it's probably cause this lady want my baby. I said it's probably cause this lady want my baby. I said it's probably cause this lady want my baby. I said it's probably cause this lady want my baby. I said it's probably cause this lady want my baby.
Man, they want some babies and some more shit. But we ain't got time for all that. None of that. We're on the road to success and motivation, baby. Mike Easy, Connect the Coast. We here. Chaspers, let's get it.
Hey, yeah, thanks. I take a beam, I fuck up my face. Count down to 3 to blast off the space. Nigga been feeling real wavy today. Home field advantage, they loving debates. I'm in the huddle, I'm calling the play. Jump off the push and go fuck up the game. Ayy. Lockdown nigga can't catch that fade. Who wants smoke with Big D Banks? Serve a nigga like a waiter with the hot cakes. Put a nigga in the blender, watch what I make. Might pull a whole thing out of suitcase. Mr. Double Up, so I need 2 things. Then count the cash up with my little boo thing. And I'm back on the court cause a nigga love the sport. And the hands off the porch and the nigga got the torch. Nigga hella crispy, I just hopped out the oven. Henny in rotation, so I'm getting into something. They so mad that a young nigga buzzing. I'm that nigga, it ain't enough for discussion. Fuck how you feel, and that's just the real. Niggas is funny, like Jordan Peele. They don't keep it a buck and I don't give a fuck. I go get a bag, then I run that bitch up.
Standing on that, 10 toes down. Spinning your block, windows down. Niggas talk shit till I come around. Then they get quiet, ain't no sounds.
You gon' go down in history as one who got washed by doo-wop and that shit gon' be said. You gon' have to go and tell your kids that they dead. Took an L and went out like a bitch and a half. The future too bright for me to live in the past. God ain't gon' bless your ass with nothing if you sit on your ass. The future too bright for me to live in the past. God ain't gon' bless your ass with nothing.
Yeah, what up to the members? What up to the members? CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. I see Miss G real quick though, Coronado. Real quick though, says it's Friday. African one, Mr. Lee. What's good, y'all? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. My name is the Holy Lord Sanctus, God of the Coast, your host on the only radio station committed to the coast. with my co-host named Uno Big Mike from Straight Lace No Chase. He says, we live, baby. That's right. We live on a Friday, man. I'm going to be bringing him in just a minute. Got a lot to get to today, man. Of course, we're going to be reviewing your music. If there's anything you want us to play, if you're an artist in the chat and you want us to go over your music or give you our honest review on your music, it's $5, Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal, but we'd be happy to do it. Make sure you send us a YouTube link, and we got you. We also got a world premiere video from Connect the Coast that we're gonna play. And of course, we're gonna talk shit like we always do. I'm gonna see what my guys is getting into for the weekend. Before I play this music and bring up my co-host, the Mars Collective just joined. What's good? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Before I bring up my co-host and play this music, remember May 31st, we will be live at Copper Blues in Oxnard, California. Connect the Coast, the name Uno, OG David James, and a whole lot of other really dope artists. Marquee, of course. So pop out. Link. I think tickets are $10. The link for that is in our Instagram bio. So go ahead and tap the link. Get yourself some tickets before they sell out. 805 ODED. Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Which bitch? What's good? Thank you for joining from your other account. We appreciate it. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Also, Kush GPT Connect the Coast just dropped an album today. It's available worldwide, all over the world. Apple Music, Spotify, all the things. So Kush GPT is available right now worldwide. Connect the Coast featuring all of your favorite 805 artists. So make sure you get on that. Add it to your libraries, add it to your playlist. And we're definitely going to drop a new music video from that album today. So stay tuned for that. Jody in the chat was good. Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Let's get it cracking, y'all. It's Friday. How should we get it cracking is the question. I'm actually fucking with this one. Let's start with this. This is Stevie Chu, Stick and Move. CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast.
Hey, B. Line them up.
Walk through, bitches move, niggas move, cut the two, hit a fool, stick and move, Bible news. Choose your depth too strong, I know you fool. Moving sounds like ballers do. I can pass that bitch and shoot it too. I can pass that bitch and narcotics on me might serve a few. I question the Google like why you do it. Moving forward, now we into it. Razor blaze, aluminum foil. I've been into it. My life a movie. Shorty back, ain't let nobody see this shit. The day the movie, grab and tell is ratatouille. Off up in the kitchen, now the bitch she wanna do me. She back, ain't let nobody see it. Day to be a movie. Walk through, bitches move, niggas move, clutch the two, hit 'em move, stick and move, your vibe up news. Jimmy choose, walk through, bitches move, niggas move, clutch the two, hit 'em move, stick and move, your vibe up.
Willis in the chat real quick though says get tickets to the 31st. Bobby John Merck says Bobby No Styles is outlaws tonight. Thank y'all for joining. If you just hopped in the chat, please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Mike Easy in the chat, what's good? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind.
Working too hard to show love when I'm in the room. I was born and G straight out the one. Work for you, working, I'm working too. You ain't bad without the make though. Wide attitude, much boy choice, I'm a pick and chew. Big pull up, see me in the booth. Kill the shit's gon' clear the room. Automatic work shirt like Uzi do. Automatic work shirt like Uzi do. Kill the bitch gon' clear the room. Big pull up, just see me in the booth. Multiple choice, I pick and choose. You ain't bad without the make though. Wide attitude, when you working on.
Buy a shirt.
Walk through, bitches move, niggas move, clutch the two, hit move, stick and move, your vibe on news. Jimmy choose, walk through, bitches move, niggas move, clutch the two, hit move, stick and move, your vibe on news. Jimmy choose, walk through, bitches move, niggas move, clutch the two, hit move, stick and move, walk through.
CTC Radio, only radio station committed to the coast. That's Stevie Chu. It's called Stick and Move. If you like that joint, make sure you add it to your library, add it to your playlist. Let them know where you heard it first. CTC Radio, baby, the only radio station committed to the coast. Let's take you to the 90s real quick. This is Marquis. It's called Options.
You are now watching the official music video for Options featuring Randy White on CTC Radio. Let's get it.
to me. Oh, here for a good time, not long. My heart's been picked apart. I can't let down my guard. Know your role, play your part. Tasting knows what's poppin'. Them flavors, know I got 'em. I can't lose sleep, 'cause you know that I can't miss some options. Tanya,
It's a little better on YouTube. Hop in the YouTube channel. It's better on Facebook too.
can't play for keeps, 'cause you know that I can't miss some options.
Tell me that it's funny. It's funny how I play both sides. Like 1 minute I want it, this minute I change my mind. I let it be open and free to stay. Anything I want, anybody. Pressure but the thing get on top of me. I can't make it leave if she don't wanna leave. No.
Here for a good time, not long. My heart's been picked apart. I can't let down my guard. Play your role, play your part. Tasting knows what's poppin'. Them flavors, know what I can't lose it, 'cause you know that I can't miss some options. Time to wonder, ain't no stopping. The flavors, know what poppin'. Can't play for keeps, 'cause you know that I can't miss some options. Now what's it gonna do? Tell your friends. With my friends.
CTC Radio, the only radio.
Do this like every weekend.
That's Marky and Randy White. It's called Options. If you like that, make sure you add it to your library and playlist. Let them know you heard it first. And I got my guys in the building. Big Mike. What's good, y'all? How y'all feeling?
You're fucking right. What's the fucking big old deal?
Drive-matic BJ3 kicks in the mix. Thank y'all for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Which bitch says crazy seeing the evolution of the few artists still around from when I first interviewed them. Keep been monstrous. I'm like a proud mama with the laughing emojis. And claps for that. And you still sticking around supporting 805 artists all these years later. That still matters.
Hey,
What's good, y'all?
What's the vibe? Oh no, nothing. Waiting for Trap to come in here to tell me he done ruffled some feathers. You know, my phone got hit today, you know what I'm saying? He done ruffled some feathers with a little post, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, with the one we was talking about?
Yeah, man. I didn't even go get money. It's not a messy Friday, man. It's a productive Friday, but you know, I holler at you behind the scenes about it. It definitely got seen, boy.
Oh, for sure. Uno got the porno stash. What's going on, man? How you
feeling, man? You know, I had to cut the jank.
She got the porno stash. She got the porno stash.
Yeah, you know, I had to cut the jank.
Hey, from the well, you know, we both got cleaned up this week then. But
you know, I had to cut it off. It was bothering me.
Well, see, you ain't got a double chin, so you know what I'm saying.
Oh yeah. Nah, we good.
You know, a lot of people don't know a beard. Mine is hereditary, man. My pops wore a beard, and I ain't cut mine since my pops passed. But I also do have a double chin, and just to let it be known, beard is makeup on some men, but I'm not one of them men because I say this right now and get the whole face tatted, and then it'd be right back in the game.
Hey,
yeah, you know,
there you
I
go.
believe somebody told me that I couldn't pull it off.
Oh yeah, you pull it off.
And I'm like, nigga, I'll pull anything off. Nigga, I'm me, nigga. Fuck you talking about. So I cut it off. You know what I mean? I cut it off just to win a little quick 1,000 real quick.
Oh,
quick little wow real quick.
Yeah. I'm mad at that. Real quick though, says what's good, fellas. Marcus Martin +2 just hopped in the chat. Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Houdini says West with it. Real quick though, says you got that bow wow chicka wow wow. Bow chicka wow wow. Man, now I want to know man. Now straight lace, I want to know.
I'm gonna hit you. It's just all I'm gonna say is this, man. A certain individual that was on that list, me and him have a personal relationship, and he hit me, and he I know he's seen the list, and you know what I'm saying. He was trying to bait me into one of them, and I said, man, I'm gonna call you later. So after I call him, then we're gonna have a conversation.
The report card or the list that Trap posted?
The list that Trap posted. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. Okay, got you. Marcus Martin +2 says the mustache go crazy. Niggas just ain't tapped in yet.
Hey, Marcus Martin got a fight this weekend. Congratulations and good luck, bro. At the 559 fights in Paseo. That's my cousin. He doing the the amateur mixed martial arts, trying to get to the UFC. So I send you my best. I ain't gonna make it this weekend, cousin. But since you fuck with Connect the Coast, I support you and want to say that, man. He out there this weekend.
Yeah, congrats, nigga.
Yeah,
hey,
go congrats. Go kick some ass.
DM me next time you had a fight, nigga. I'm there, nigga. I love UFC fights. Me and Shorty go to all the fights. So
yo, actually, we Connect the Coast. We've been known to walk a couple UFC fighters out to the ring. So if you ever need that, you know what I'm saying, let us know. We walked a couple fighters out to the ring.
He say he'll support with the merch and everything and walk out to the fights to it. I'm just slow on my merch and we just getting it started. So I didn't want to bring it to the table like that. But he want to sponsor some shit.
Dope. He said he'll get us tickets. Just holler. I love that. Yo, man, I'm hitting the applause button more than ever. Still, I like that. I like short applause.
I saw Sinners yesterday.
How is it? How is it? Is it a 10 out of 10? Like it's like 10 out of 10?
Like
10 out of 10 is crazy.
No, because Rotten
Tomatoes
everybody says it's a 10 out of 10.
I know. 10 out of 10 is crazy.
What do you think, bro?
So when I first came out, I gave it a 7.8. I went to sleep, woke up this morning, and immediately thought of everything that I kind of glazed over or glanced over, and I decided that it was an 8.4. It's an 8.4. It's a really, really, really solid movie. Really, really good movie. That's probably the highest rated movie I've rated in the last 4 years, honestly.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So it went up after you thought about it. It went up.
Yeah.
That's rare. That's rare.
My question is because I'm so mad that I'm just busy, bro. I'm gonna go see it in the theaters and not stream it. Did you see the post credit scenes and the scene? You seen both of them?
Yeah.
Because I watched some spoiler shit on YouTube. It says you have to stay and watch both. There's a post credit scene and then there's a scene after the credits.
So my one of my gripes was the ending. I didn't really necessarily like how it ended, but then the post-credit scene, which should have just been in the movie, literally ends the movie how it's supposed to be ended, so then you're satisfied. But if it was without the post-credit scene and it just ended, you'd be like, that was anticlimactic.
What about the mid-credit scene?
It's just
a filler.
Yeah, it's not really shit.
Is this story adapted from a book or is this original Ryan Coogler?
This is original IP. Now there are definitely, if you're a vampire horror nigga like myself, you'll definitely see the influences 100%. But it's original IP, original writing. There is one scene that doesn't make the movie a 9. There's just one scene. One scene makes it. It could have been a 9, but that scene for me just wasn't. I get the thought process about it, and I get needing it for artistic value, but I felt like it was just I could have done without all that bullshit.
But an 8 is super, super high though. That's 8.9. You said
8.4. It could have been a 9 though.
8.4, super high, super high. Are you planning to see it this weekend, Big Mike?
If I get the time, yes, bro. I do not want to stream it like I do everything else.
I recommend y'all go see it in theaters.
Okay,
and go do the IMAX.
That's all. Then that's what I'm gonna do.
Like the original. That's what I did. I did the original, and you don't miss nothing. But the way they shot it. Is so much headroom left. You don't see the headroom because they only show you this, but he shot it like this. So the IMAX gives you all of this versus the standard just gives you this. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So you're more so looking at everything in the IMAX.
Since I got these new eyes, I gotta go up in there, bro, because since I got my eyes, I don't think you knew I was legally blind for a year. I've been going back and watching movies from a year ago, and they look totally different. I miss hella shit, so I'm definitely gonna go to the theaters on.
Yeah, no, it's if you have any heritage from the
The
South,
South, yeah.
this movie would definitely ring to you. If
Okay.
you are a music fan, this movie would definitely speak to you. If you believe in darker powers, then this movie would definitely speak to you. This to me was Michael B. Jordan's best work, but that don't really say much, right? Like usually that, like if I'm like, oh, this nigga's best work, it means like that nigga bodied the shit. Like he did, but like if you're only comparing it to like Creed and Black Panther,
no, but
you
but
know.
remember the what's the Tom Clancy one he did on Prime? I thought he was dope in that shit. What was that one where he was with Lauren London?
Oh, it was like his Ghost Recon joint.
Yeah,
I forgot the name of it, but
the
yeah,
beginning of that shit was he was hard in that.
I missed that one. I missed that one.
DJ the Prince D Banks, Nasty Longway. Thank you for joining. Nasty Longway says Big Mike for the win. Houdini says Lord Sanctus, I see y'all, and Uno, we need to work.
Let's go. I don't know what you do, gang. Let's do it. let's do it.
That's Trap's manager. I'm almost positive.
I'll say less. Let's get it then.
Yeah, man. I had burnt out. I burned myself out on vampires. Like I was like obsessed with vampires for a long time.
It's not that.
But I haven't even watched any. I think I could get back into it. I haven't watched anything in vampire in such a long time that I think it's.
I will say the worst person. The two standouts to me were the two niggas we know. So the nigga from 8 Mile and the old black nigga, I forgot his name, the deacon nigga.
Delroy Lindo.
Delroy Lindo. Those two niggas, they low-key did they thing. They made it funny. Like the movie is actually really, really funny. Like it's you gonna laugh more than you would in like a comedy for real. Like I was laughing like because the nigga would say funny ass shit and old head black nigga shit. It was a well good
hey,
movie.
Wait, hold the fuck up, cuz. Hold on, man.
But you know, I mean the old black nigga, come on, nigga, you know, like the old head saying, you know what I mean? The old head saying.
I'm fucking around, cuz.
I just felt like the story, and my last thing on it, I just felt like the story could have been a little. You were watching 3 movies at once, and the story feels like that.
Yeah, we talked about centers kicks in the mix. Yeah,
So
there's an A, a B, and a C plot line.
Okay,
he's getting praised by it. He's going on a press run. They talking about his
best
work.
It's like that.
They saying he's showing us that he's one of the best producers ever. They talking about, I guess there was a write up on him about the way he talks, right? The way his dialect is, because people saying he's too ghetto just at the third, and people went to bat for him. That nigga's like, nigga, I'm from Oakland. By the way, in Richmond, California, he's saying I ain't never gonna stop talking like this. I'm saying I've been watching a lot of shit on. I'm glad I got your review on it, because I know how you is in the movies and you went to film school and shit. I'll make sure I do not stream it, because sometimes I just get like, fuck it, they got an HD version on here, I'm gonna stream it to the TV.
I'm not usually a person that doesn't support black shit. Like I'm not there was this thing too that Wallow just came out and
I saw that shit. We can talk about that. We'll talk about that in a minute. But let's get this out.
I feel like with this particular movie and it being good, I feel like every nigga, and I mean like black person, every black person that goes to the movie theater, I feel like they should go to the movie theater to support this movie, because it's actually a good ass movie by nothing but black people, other than Haley Steinfeld, who I didn't know up until this movie was part black. So, and they put that.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that either. Fucking Kicks in the Mix says, yeah, the hype is making it look good with the clips. Gia in the chat, what's good? She says, hey fellas, happy Friday. Yeah, no, I'm hyped to see it, man. I don't even really like Michael B. Jordan movies, but like I was just because of what you said, I was gonna go support it anyway, and it looks good. It does look good, so
Yeah, it's
I was
good.
gonna check it out regardless. But I'm happy to hear that somebody who has similar tastes as me likes it, so I'm gonna check it out for sure. Let's get to this world premiere. This is a brand new music video. We just dropped it today.
Yay!
We just dropped the shit today, and the album Kush GPT is out. This is from Kush GPT. This is
my
Connect the
shit.
Coast featuring Lord Sanctus. It's called I Choose Me. Let us know what you think about it in the chat.
And best
CTC
believe
Radio.
I choose me, bitch.
Hey.
Hey Gia, you like my porno stash?
Purifying the chat was good.
Straight up doing digits.
We share the stream.
Girl, you took my love for granted. Had to wrap my heart in bandages. I gave you every advantage. All you left me with is damages. It's like no matter what I do, you treat me like I never done nothing for you. You said you'd ride or die, but that just wasn't true. I know love isn't fair, but I don't make rules. That ain't no excuse, but I gotta show. I choose me every day of the week, and twice on the weekends. I choose me every day of the week, and twice on the weekends. At the point I had to leave you alone. Thought I could do better on my own. Cause I've been in my bag, I'm in my zone. But I just end up searching for your clone. Thinking about you living in my home. But every time we talking on the phone, I don't feel the vibe, don't like the tone. I get why you wanna blame me. Point your finger and ignore your heart. But that ain't what makes me angry. It's the fact that you still own my heart. It's like no matter what I do, no matter who I meet, they don't compare to you. You said you'd rather die, but that just wasn't true. I know love isn't fair, but I don't make the rules. That ain't no excuse, but I gotta choose. I choose me every day of the week, and twice on the weekends. I choose me every day of the week, and twice on the weekends.
CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. That's Connect the Coast. It's called I Choose Me, featuring Lord Sanctus from our brand new album, Kush GPT, which is available everywhere. That's what the cover looks like. Add it to your libraries, add it to your playlist. We need them streams, y'all. It's the most 805 album of the year. Go check it out. You can visit connect.club to stream the whole album. Real quick, it says, and twice on the weekends, which says a smooth, straight lace, says, hello, go music. I appreciate that. Gerald Purify in the chat. Thank you for joining. He says, yes, sir. We appreciate it, man. Go sub, hit the like button, sub, do all the things, man. We need the views.
Yes, Lord.
So yeah, no, I saw the Wallow shit. These are conversations that I now hesitate to have in public, right? I just feel like I wish there was a forum where black people could Casey Family says the melody reminds him of Blast Fire. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. I wish there was a forum where black people could do this shit like siloed so no other community could jump in on the conversation. Because I just think that it's starting to I feel like the substance of what he was saying is not wrong, right? And so for those, I'm not gonna play what he said, but for those that don't know, if you haven't seen the backlash, if you don't follow Black Twitter, Rollo was at a conference or something like that. He was on stage and he was basically saying you shouldn't support Black business just because it's Black. You should support quality business. You feel what I'm saying? So like, don't expect support just because you have a Black business. The substance of what he was saying was not wrong, but I do think that when you say these things and use that as content, it opens it up to the public, and there's just too many dishonest actors who want to jump in on the conversation to act like they want to be a part of the conversation, but they only, they see it as an opportunity to be anti-Black or racist or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Kicked in the Mix says, I don't know why, but I believe you. John Merck says, Reminisce is fire too. Which bitch says, I agree 1,000,000%. But I mean, what are y'all thoughts on that?
It's not what you say, it's how you say it, bro. I agree with you. What he said wasn't wrong, but I'm gonna go to Wallow himself, man. His story is being to where he's been, man. His story is outstanding to me, right? But I think Wallow's getting ahead of himself with a lot of his rhetoric and speak. Like he can't say nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I just like, yes, he's right, but at the same time, that's not. But like you said, there should be a thing in these backroom discussions with our people, right? Because the way it came out is just so distasteful, as in us trying to do better within our community. You know what I'm saying? Like, before anything, we'd be the ones to tear ourselves down, period. You know what I'm saying? So he could have said it in a whole different way, but that's not how he said it. He was just like, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have support from Blacks just because of the Black-owned business. And it could be, like I said, my whole thing about it, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what brought the attention to it. And a lot of people that are agreeing with it are not generally Black people. You know what I'm saying? When Black businesses been struggling from it coming out from day one. So my whole thing with Wallow is, I need Wallow to slow down about the things he said, because the way he said he was just like, is it good business? But you can talk to your people to make them be better and bigger instead of just knocking it down about supporting Black-owned business. Yes, we are supposed to support our own. Yes, we are supposed to support the Black dollar. So, but that's not how you said it. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, no, I feel that. I think that I just, again, it's just the more access we have to connect to each other, the more devices, the more platforms we have, the more I think these conversations should be private. But that's just me. Uno, where you at with it?
On your point or on Rollo?
On Rollo, on Wallow, and I'm interested to hear what you think about my point too.
I'll go with your point first. I feel like I get what you mean, but I feel like conversations still need to be had publicly to make change. I understand the thought process of entertaining or allowing other people that don't necessarily have a horse in a race to have an opinion, but as long as the conversation grows, then that's all that's important, really. And then on what Wallow was saying, I feel like I agree, but I feel like I agree with Big Mike. It's the message. It's how you say, how you deliver the message, not the messaging. If you're simply saying don't support Black business to support Black business, support Black business that's good, but always support Black business, then that is a different take than you saying kind of what you said, which could be taken out of context with the rhetoric that you chose to use and how you chose to say it. Like, I'm that nigga. Y'all know my story. I make millionaires. I am a millionaire. Nigga don't buy Black. Like, you're like, it becomes so arrogant that your message kind of gets dismissed. So it's not necessary. Messaging is key for people to respect what you're saying, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's interesting though, because everybody that I hear is more every critique I've heard has been more upset about the way he delivered it. But I feel like he delivers every message like that. So I don't know why this one was taken.
Because you talked about and then talked about what we should do as a culture. So it's your now making it about how people are influenced, and they are influenced by people that they deem role models. So when you're in a conference with the people that pay you to come talk to them, those are the people that are influenced by your impact and your words. So when you choose to go, I'm a millionaire, I'm that nigga, y'all listen to what I say, y'all paid me to come in here, y'all paid me to not sugarcoat shit, and then the next thing out your mouth is don't support black people if the shit's garbage, then it becomes diluted with the real messaging, which is have great product. We will support black, but we'll support black with great product. And that was what you were trying to say, and it didn't come across. So that's why the messaging is mad. But how he speaks is not really, this was the most arrogant shit I've heard him say. Like,
yeah.
And I actually hear Wallow. So whenever he does something, it is from a motivational standpoint. So whenever he talks about self, it is to relate to our problems. It's not talking about self, and self is now put on this pedestal so high, like how he went about it. And I feel like that was what was thrown off for people.
I feel that. Trap God in the chat, he says, what up, though? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Wish Bitch and Kicked in the Mix says lost in translation. That's fair. A Dub Doing Music just joined. Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Trap says, real quick, though. Hey, now. Certain Tragedy just joined. Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. What else is going on in the streets, Big Mike?
Man, I've been trying to do my job and come some with nothing new. Ain't nothing new, man. It's just it's nothing new worthy of our time to take away from the coast, man. What'd you say, brother?
I didn't mean to cut you off. I'll let you finish.
No, it's good. It's good. He was asking me what's new, as in, you know what I'm saying, some entertainment. Nothing really, man. The NBA finals, baseball season has started. It's kind of quiet on the front. The same old content is being recycled right now.
Something on Joe. I want to ask your opinion. I had brought it up yesterday to Ocean.
I saw.
It's not that he's immature. He's not. He just looks at things from his point of view.
Oh, he's wild. He's a wild person. Ocean.
Bro, I got a bar of Ocean last night talking about beating off in public, bro.
So yeah, that's what I was going to ask. I was going to ask because Joe Budden and his ex-friend got into it, and they've been going at it recently. And Joe Budden finally decided to entertain the bullshit, so he jumped into the spaces, and they got into it. And she said something crazy like, "Nigga, yeah, you may not want to fuck, but don't be acting like I ain't catch your nasty ass coming out when I came out the bathroom, beating your meat when I came out the bathroom." So I wanted to ask y'all how y'all feel about public Louis C.K. I'll call it Louis C.K. How y'all feel about that? Y'all feel like you should be in trouble for that? You feel like you a nasty nigga? How y'all feel about that?
Cause I'm an old school nigga, cuz that's nothing you do in public, cuz you nasty. You hella nasty, cuz. Now, if the way she put it out there, was he doing it in the confines of the house, the space him and her share?
She didn't go into details, but he said something like, "Nigga, stop acting like niggas invited you to the sex orgies. Bitch, it wasn't like that." So I would assume that it was in the confines of something like that, where the nigga would feel comfortable enough to whip his dick out and just start beating his meat. I just feel like, however,
she made it sound like he was right outside the door as soon as she opened the door. That's what she made it sound. That's what she made it sound like.
For sure.
I feel like yeah, like nah, that's sexual deviancy. You know what I'm saying? Like if you gotta beat it right in public like that, like. And he just had a lot of what they say in the Shakespeare shit where you protest too much. Like his energy was just like he was trying to cut her off from, you know what that moment felt like when in the space? It felt like when Homelander lasered the nigga and did it everybody was tripped and no tripped, and so it's like, yeah, it's cool.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
It felt like that moment, like Joe Budden was like, "I'll beat my meat and what," but he didn't know how it was gonna come down.
Yeah.
And then nobody in the chat kind of said anything. And then he just got away with it. But he
it,
knows that's some weirdo shit, bro. He knows that's some weirdo shit.
I feel like that shit's anytime you need consent if you whipping out your dick in front of people. I don't give a fuck if it's just your boys.
What do you mean
that's some
just
white,
your boys?
Because that's some white people shit. You gotta.
I'm not giving consent.
How did that even, nigga? What do you mean?
I grew up with white people. Niggas do weird shit.
No, cuz that's what I'm saying. Even the white boys I'm coming with, nigga. I'm not whipping out meat in front of no man.
I'm not whipping out no meat. But what I'm saying is, if you whipping out meat, you need consent. Any whipping of meat needs consent, yo. I don't give a fuck if it's at your house. I don't give a fuck if I came and I invited. I don't give a fuck if you feel like I'm telling niggas, hey, I'm whipping my meat out.
Man, cuz this conversation is stressing me out, cuz.
John Merck says GSW and 5. Real quick though, says was the J. Cole and Kendrick track fake. I didn't hear about that. He says the meat beat in public ain't it. That's what real quick says. Which bitch laughing? T-Bone 805 Lopez just joined. Kicks in the mix says, I don't think you'd make good friends doing that. Real quick though, says he dying on that hill by himself. He tried to stand on it. That nigga really did try to stand on it though. D-Bank says, what? Which bitch says,
hey, I'm sick of y'all niggas. Hey, I know all y'all. Look, no, stop. This is what I'm not gonna say. All y'all experienced the white dick, right? The white dick.
Which definitely knows those white people. She knows those white people and those Mexicans. She knows them too. Because I know them, and I know you know them.
All I'm saying is,
that shit is true. They be doing that shit. I don't give consent, but they do it though,
bro.
I've seen like my white friends like shit on each other for fun. Like they do weird shit like that. I'm gonna be real. I've seen it. I've seen that.
Nigga, what? Jackass is the definition of white people doing weird shit.
If you like from an area like Santa Barbara and you go on a trip to Vegas with your friends like that, it's gonna be like an episode of Jackass. They gonna do some weird shit.
Why everybody acting like I'm saying crazy shit? Like
no, it's not that you saying crazy shit. It's just that like the conversation was just this nigga Joe Budden, cuz, and then like, look, bro, ain't none of this shit cool, cuz. This whole meat conversation stresses me out, cuz. Like, we ain't said nothing about no pussy. Like, usually when you talk about meat, you supposed to be talking about pussy too, to have it coincide, cuz. Like, bro, look, bro, when you with a woman, your woman or something like that, that's the only time it's acceptable, bro.
Well, some niggas, I'll speak for Joe because I'll listen to his shit. This is out of his mouth. Now, it ain't got no reflection of us or me since I'm saying it. Out of his mouth, his preference is to watch girls do shit and he beat his meat. He don't like to fuck random girls like that, but like he likes to just watch them while they fuck his girl and he'll beat his meat or something.
Who said that?
Joe.
Joe said that.
Yeah, I believe it.
But I think he's on the.
Joe
I think
got a
he a little
case right now,
spicy though.
walking around naked, cuz, and trying to play it off that he was sleepwalking. I understand, cuz. Joe got
you don't believe he was sleepwalking?
Cuz no, I think Joe's a weirdo, cuz.
I do think.
I think that he was sleepwalking and his inner consciousness was coming out. But I think he was really sleepwalking.
Okay,
I think he was really sleepwalking. Okay. But I think he knows he sleepwalks.
So listen, if I know I sleepwalk,
why are you sleeping naked?
I would not sleep naked. Exactly. If I know I got a disorder where I can get up and get the wiggling, cuz, two things I'm not gonna do, nigga. Have the blammer around me and be naked, cuz.
For sure. And that's what I was just about to say. I'm not gonna say he did it purposefully, but you sleep naked and you sleepwalk. So what you think was the outcome of that was gonna happen at some point in life? You know what I mean?
Yeah, D Bank said he calling the police if they whip out me. John Mark says, "What did he say?" Which bitch says, "I sure do." Yeah, definitely. I knew you knew the people because I know the same people. Yeah, definitely, jackass. Real quick though says, and yes, they call they meat swords. Which bitch said, all of a sudden it's a meat beat conversation.
That's
Real
why I
quick
was getting
says,
stressed out.
"Oh
That's why I was getting
God."
stressed out, cuz.
Kicks in the
All
mix
y'all
says
talking
Renee
about this
Zellweger.
too much,
Oh,
but all
God.
y'all still in the chat. All y'all niggas horny too. Y'all niggas, this shit intriguing you niggas.
Graham C says he's not whipping out his dick in front of any of his boys, and he's very, very, very pale. He says I can get up and get to wiggling is a new medical diagnosis.
Oh,
and kids
wiggling
don't
is
do
just
drugs.
that's the hood terms. You know, y'all know I'm 50 or not. I talk in slang. I'll be wiggling. That's how you wiggle. You wiggle through life. But so, but I'm not doing this. If I got a sleeping disorder, bro, I'm gonna make so I'm okay if you catch me slipping. You're not gonna catch me butt naked on the ring camera at the next door. Matter of fact, I'm probably not leaving the house. I'm gonna barricade that shit like I'm a werewolf or something, bro. Like
the ring picture looks so crazy. I'm gonna be real. That shit looks nuts. It
He
looks
just
nuts.
standing there.
Yeah.
Nigga just standing there, butt naked like a zombie. That shit look crazy.
Marcus Martin +2 says meat talk is too much. Peace out, meat. Just join. What's good? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you don't mind. Which best I'm here for it, and I don't have. That's why you here for it. Real quick though says because this shit funny. I'm stupid. I'm still not pulling my meat out at Ross. Yeah, didn't what's his name get in trouble for pulling it out on the plane? Panda.
Designer.
Oh
Panda.
yeah,
Yeah.
designer.
Well, that nigga had a mental breakdown and pulled his meat out after
Nigga,
having
I
a
didn't
mental
have 3
breakdown.
mental breakdowns and still ain't pulled my
Yeah,
meat
I've
out
had a
like a
mental
rank that
breakdown and did
motherfucking
not think about my meat at all. yeah. Yo, but hearing Ocean, what Ocean said about Louis C.K. is the crazy part because this is Ocean said that Louis C.K. I mean, and he's not wrong, but still, like, how does the conversation? I don't know that I've ever said, "Oh, you're not gonna let me fuck, just let me jack off, just watch me while I jack off." I never said that shit. I never did that before. So the fact that he thinks that everybody has done that is wild to me. But then he also said, that, yo, if I tell you I'm finna jack off and you don't leave and I jack off, then you can't complain because you chose to stay. Like, I don't know, bro. I feel like some people might be in shock that.
And then gonna say, if I tell everybody in the chat, I'm gonna pull my dick out, and all y'all stay, I should get in trouble. I said yes,
yes, absolutely, absolutely. You should get in trouble.
Absolutely, nigga. I don't give a fuck if I stay. I didn't consent. You said whip your dick out in front of me, nigga. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. That's wild. That's wild. Girl, he says, yeah, I'm not fucking. If I'm not fucking, I'm out. Get a burger, going to FedEx. I got chores to do. Yeah, I'm not like, to me, like, getting the jack off over you is not a consolation prize. Like, nigga, no. If we not fucking, I'm super out. That's crazy.
The nigga Juvenile put that on a song and it didn't make it fly. On his best album, one of the best hip hop albums, 400 Degrees. So what's wrong with niggas, bro? Like, just because.
Yeah, I can't. Whitby says it's kind of like in Scary Movie when all of a sudden it's a massacre, but somehow they end up fucking in the woods. Yeah, that type of shit. That type of shit for sure. Kicks in the Mix says nothing good happens in the hotel rooms is the moral of the story. Real quick though, says this shit got me dying because I just sent Big Mike some funny shit about this. Yeah, man, I can't. I don't know. That's we different. That's all. We're very different.
Hey, and whoever said nothing good happened in hotel rooms, nigga, you haven't lived my life. You's a motherfucking
liar. You ain't been to enough. You ain't been to enough hotel rooms. That's a fact.
For a handy after not getting the cat is nasty work.
Yeah, I don't even. I didn't even like handies. Like, I didn't even like handies when I was a child. You know what I'm saying? Like the teenage age.
Wait, hold on. Don't say child.
I mean, you're a child when you're a teenager. Like, that's when you're supposed to like handies. I did not like that shit.
I had a dream the other night about, can you get in trouble over some shit you did when you was a kid to a kid?
I mean, if you murdered a kid, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like that. Yeah,
a kid, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
I was wondering, is
be
there a
careful
statute
about
of limitations?
be careful about what you say on this
I was
chat,
wondering, is
because
there a statute of limitations?
Hey, this is the most stressful episode I've been on, cuz. I'm over here scratching my head. I'm like, what this nigga on, cuz? This nigga Ocean bitch influencing my nigga, cuz. This nigga bring this shit to this job over here, cuz.
Like if I was like if you was crazy before, but you grew out of your crazy, could you tell people can you tell people why
Don't
you
do
was
that.
crazy?
2025.
No,
Yeah,
not me. I'm not gonna
no,
do
but
it
I'm
on
saying I would hesitate
Yeah.
because it matters. Like if you was like putting cats in the microwave and shit, I wouldn't tell people that. I would not tell
Well, like
people
if you
that at
grew
all.
out of it though, like if you're not doing it now,
Don't do it. Don't do
Because
it.
my homie actually did that. He told me some wild shit. I ain't even go. And this nigga is crazy. He's super crazy. Like he's actually famous, and it's not. I gotta say it now because I have a couple famous friends. So it's nigga that he's on a black circus show, and he's a sideshow act in the circus, and he does he looks wild.
Okay.
But he told me some shit one time that it's not a crime, but it's just because you don't do that no more, I can't look at you the same, my nigga.
Okay,
I can't.
got
You know what I'm
so
saying?
you feel like it's a publicly thing versus necessarily get in trouble with the laws. You feel like society will look at you crazy.
It depends on what it is for sure, but absolutely, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Because he told me actually two things, and I just can't look at this. Neither one of them are crimes, but when I think of filth, I think of this nigga. When I think of like when I think of the extreme filth, I think of that nigga. That's for sure every time. KFC says, Uno, as your attorney, you never confess anything, nothing, ever. Which bitch says,
thanks for the feedback.
Hella late.
Which bitch says, I had a nigga beg me for a hand job when I said we ain't fucking. Yeah, that's really crazy. My bad. I didn't know that's what you read. Yeah, but that's wild. I never. I'm walking away. Kicks the Mix says, damn, bro, wild. Marcus Mine plus 2 says, I hope not me and D Banks doing time. Not me and D Banks doing time.
Type that? Why'd you even type that, cousin?
Yeah, man. Let me play some music and we'll do Dilemma of the Day. Yeah.
I got time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Charleston White. I don't like that nigga, bro.
Man, let me tell you something, bro. I hate
Yeah. No.
No, he said no.
He's a living Uncle Ruckus.
Yeah. Nah. You California niggas ain't bad out of California.
That nigga funny. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. That nigga
I
funny.
cannot.
Hey, can we play
nigga,
Philly new joint too? We didn't play his new joint this whole week.
Is it on Instagram?
Yeah, he dropped a new track on Instagram.
We'll play that shit right now.
Yeah. No.
New Philly coming up.
Keep forgetting.
Philly Striller coming up. Bounce coming up.
The Zombie coming up.
Wrap him up.
Bong. Bro. All right. This is called Wrap 'em Up by the Zombie, one and only Phyllis Drill. Let me know if y'all can hear it. World premiere, CTC Radio. The only radio committed to the coast. Oh, I like that sample.
A nigga running mouth, but he won't do it. Said he got it, and I'm a loose one. So I check this whole blocker, that's a cool cut. We gon' bring the racks, I'm finna talk. I remember whipping in the Honda. And my brother hit a lit like twice a month. Whoever put in all the work, gon' get a cut. I don't really need no other friends. I think someone knocking at the door that's in my head. I decided to whip it, just sliding with a stick. It ain't no cap, I'm only sliding with the vest. All these bitches act like they the shit. Till I walk in flexing, I just got me in the bitch. Right before I had the juice, they want to sip. Now these bitches racing for the win in my DMs. I keep driving fast, and it's probably for the thrill, yeah. Hey, every time I pull a shoe up,
I get based on the beat.
Oh, that ain't the full one. That's the clip. You muted, Ganger.
We can't hear you. Somebody write in the chat and tell
I
me.
know. I said, hold on. Fuck it. I'll find a full one and play it at the end of the show. But that's Ride 'em Up, Phyllis Driller, CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. Nasty Longway says, I'll rub Mike's head for good luck. Kicked in the mix with the thumbs up. Make sure you give Phyllis Driller a follow.
Is that a girl?
On
No, that's my
Instagram.
that's my homie. That's my young homie from the DMV, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I mean, the nigga talking about he rubbing a nigga head.
Hey, bro, that's my young homie from the DMV, baby. Okay.
That nigga about to lick your top.
Hey, you better watch your fucking mouth, baby, bro. You've been playing with you've been testing my patience for 2 weeks now, nigga. Call me a bitch, call me a hoe. Told me to shut the fuck up 3 different times, sit in the back while I control the show with the Lord. You niggas jumped me the other day talking about nigga.
That nigga keeping receipts. You good?
Yeah.
You good?
You told me you was gonna go. You told me you was gonna go Hollywood on me, cuz nigga. Nigga, I'm an old gang member. Nigga,
that nigga got a whole elephant. That nigga a whole elephant. Nigga got the best memory of all time, nigga.
Yeah, you don't know I keep scoring around this motherfucker.
God damn, nigga.
Vengeful ass Capricorn nigga. Vengeful ass Capricorn nigga over here, man.
Real quick though, says Uno spiking the punch. I wanted to play this. This is what I actually wanted to play. So we'll play this and then we'll come back. Dilemma of the day. Then I'll let y'all enjoy y'all weekend, man. This is Omega Nova and Roby, Eternal Blue Sky, CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast.
Standing at the temple and I bow, consider the whole timeline, talking right here and now. My spirit sounds just like 100 rounds through your crown chakra. It's improper, your pile is a style hopper. Pocket watcher, pull them out and check the time. I'm writing rhymes on lines, this pen of mine is shine through crimes. Taking hoes, slinging out the dingbat. These suckers wanna rematch, buck them out the ring mat. They couldn't see that without the proper medicine. Rocket jettison and my stock is high as ever been. It's evident by eternal blue skies. The new guys surprised by learning the loose lies. Surmised often told by the witness, asking how he knows he.
It ain't no union over here.
We got a winner sitting on the shit list. Now catch him on my stream of consciousness. Check this. I always wanted to do that.
Yes, sir. That's Omega Nova and Roby, Eternal Blue Skies out of Oxnard, California. If you like that, make sure you add it to your libraries and playlists. Let them know where you heard it first. CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. Kicks in the Mix says Code of the Samurai. That's what that game is called. Code of the Samurai. Art of War. Nice Witchbridge says, I love the boom bap beats, better New York rap shit to talk reckless on. Major facts. Go check out his album. It's really crazy.
Whoa. God damn, it's Friday. Whoa.
Violence. She chose violence. Let's get into the dilemma of the day. Get out of here. Get out of here. So if you're new to the chat, our homies in Oxnard, California on Q95, a radio station out there, DJ Mambo and the team, they let their listeners write in with problems and other listeners give advice and just kind of comment on the situation. And we like to, review those dilemmas and add our 2 cents, 10 cents, 5, what is it? 10 cents, 2 cents, penny? I don't know. Add our opinions. So this one, this one reads, I have a dilemma and I don't know what to do. I've been working at 2 cents. That's what it is. That's an awkward number. I have a dilemma and I don't know what to do. I've been working at the same company for 7 years and I've always had a good reputation. Recently, a coworker made a false accusation of sexual harassment against me. I was completely blindsided. The company investigated, but they seemed to take her side without really listening to me. I was written up, demoted, and I took a major pay cut. This has turned my life upside down. I'm devastated, not only because of the work consequences consequences, but also because of the strain it has put on my family. My wife and kids are having a hard time with this, and I don't blame them. How do you deal with something like this when your whole life and reputation is on the line? To make matters worse, I found out from another coworker that the woman who accused me admitted she did it to try to get my position. I asked this coworker to back me up, but he doesn't want to get involved. I feel completely betrayed and alone. I'm being punished for something I didn't do. It feels like no one believes me. What can I do to clear my name and save my career and my family? Hashtag falsely accused. And the first comment says lawyer up, but that one's heavy. Mike, what you telling this person to do?
Man, this is the first time, man. I'm not gonna come over here and joke or play, bro. When your livelihood is like that, and you've been wrongly accused, man. The first thing is to go for the wrongful thing and get a lawyer, man, involved. Second, you always got to start looking for a new job, man, because if it's affecting the family life before you quit this job, man, you can't play with somebody that play with your life, man. So if this is true and you wrote in, it's not a joke. You supposed to go out there and seek legal help, bro. You know, usually on the dilemmas, I'll be joking, I'll be playing, but it really be how I live my life. But this right here, I know there's a different part of life. You got to go lawyer up, bro. Like that first comment said, because somebody lied on you, bro. You got to go through the proper channels, man, because if you just let somebody, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything, bro. And it seems like you just taking it on the chin. You know what I'm saying? Sexual assault is something not to be played with. It takes away from the females that are really sexually assaulted and harassed and abused if this really didn't happen. So you got to go to the higher powers to help you out, and you will live in that world, man. Yeah, that ain't nothing to play with.
Oh no. What advice would you give?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the same status as kind of everybody on this shit. You got to go. What I would do is I would find a new job before you end up getting fired, and they put it on your paperwork of why you got fired. So I would do that before that, and then while you do that, definitely look for representation to go to court and at least sue this person for defamation so that you could try to get the money back that you had lost. I don't know if you'll be able to prove it too much, depending on if the company will get down with the get down. But yeah, I for sure think that she should definitely look at legal representation and look for another job for sure.
Fair enough. I'm gonna take it a different way. Marcus Martin said, "Shouldn't even be in that situation. That means you was being too friendly." I mean, we don't know that for sure, but it is interesting that he was singled out. We don't know the situation, but it is interesting that he was singled out in that way. I think that honestly, the thing that's interesting to me is, so he said he got demoted and he got a pay decrease, which means that he signed a paper. And if he didn't do it, then he shouldn't have signed anything, because they wouldn't have just lowered his pay and they wouldn't have demoted him without him signing something. And I'm betting if he signed something to get demoted and to get that pay decrease, then he also signed something saying that he couldn't sue. I'm almost positive in that document he couldn't sue, and he's acknowledging fault that he did that, and that's why they have the grounds to demote him and give him and take away his pay. So he probably can't sue, but that makes me wonder, like, if you didn't do it, why would you sign a paper to to do, and I to accept those charges? But I do understand that, corporations are scary. They have lawyers. You don't have a lawyer. You're not used to dealing with legal situations, and you probably felt pressure, and you don't want to look for a job. And it sounds like you have a family, so you don't want to not have a job at all. But I do think that you might have played yourself by signing whatever paper you signed to get that demotion, accept that demotion, and accept that pay decrease. So to me, the moral of the story is, if you're not guilty and they present you with papers, don't sign those papers. Don't sign because that way, because once you do, it's a wrap. Grassy says, and if they're in California, the company and her are liable. Straight Lace. O'Shea says that's what I said last week, Graham, when we first played it.
That's what I was talking about. That thing was
The game.
The game. I'm telling you, that's the ghost. I couldn't pronounce the last name, and then Graham put the last name, the full name of the video game in there. But yeah, back to what we were speaking about.
Graham works in the law, and he says if he's in California, even if he signed an NDA, if it covers up a crime, civil or criminal, it's not binding. EEOC hands out rights to sue letters like candy. Yo, I mean, I would hope that he has some sort of legal recourse if he didn't do it, but yeah, I would definitely recommend still not signing papers if you don't want to take any. If you don't want to acknowledge any guilt, don't sign any papers. That's my recommendation.
That was a heavy dilemma.
It was heavy and kind of easy to answer because it's like, but the real me just wants to say, just go in there and blow up everything you know, every little piece of dirt you have on everybody. Just go in there and just make it uncomfortable for everybody. Just blow the shit up. You know what I'm saying?
The 20
that's what the real me wants to say. But
the Mike that was 20 years ago, oh yeah, the police would have been up there. Police would have been up there because I'd have been kicking ass. Because they did. Hey, he's up here acting. Yeah, bitch, you done lied on me. Hey, you know the coldest thing? Now let me tell you my take on if you would have did it to me 20 years ago. I had a homegirl up there whooping your ass afterward. She'd be kicking your ass all through the parking lot.
Dragging you by the hair, yeah, nah, I can't. Bitch says Petty LaBelle, yeah, nah, that's real. Marcus Martin +2 says if she can't prove it that he said she said. Oh, if he can't prove it, that's he said she said. If she can prove it, he was being friendly to the point she had an opportunity. Yeah, I mean, I do think that he has the bigger burden of proof if he's trying to get people to believe that she said she was after his position. Like, no, who's gonna admit that? No one would ever admit that shit. So yeah, that's gonna be a rough one for him. Which bitch says furniture would have been moving in that bitch for sure. Yeah, man, crazy dilemma. Shout out to Q95 and the gang. Yeah, man, we're not gonna prolong it. We're gonna make it short and sweet, man. We're gonna get up out of here. Big Mike, man, tell the people how they can support the movement.
Y'all know what time it is, man. Straight lace, no chase, all the way around the board on all platforms, man. And you know what the motto is: buy a shirt. You know what I'm saying? I got the pre-sales up right now. Hit my DM on IG on how you can get a shirt. Get on that pre-sale list. And outside of that, man, you can catch me here Mondays or Fridays at 5 o'clock until whenever we stop with the Lord Uno from 7 Records, man. And the Holy Lord Sanctuary, man, from the almighty CTC Radio, man. You know what the big old deal is, man. What going on?
Yes, sir. Uno, let the people know how they can support what you got going on.
Yes, sir, man. Make sure y'all tap in to the Iceberg Lounge. Subscribe to patreon.com/7pn to get your subscription to everything 7 Podcast Network. And then make sure you tapping in on YouTube Tuesdays, Thursdays, and every time the Lakers are on for the Night Lounge with Ocean Glapion and myself. And then, yeah, man, I'm here Monday through Friday with the gang. You know what I mean?
I appreciate y'all. See y'all Monday. Right?
Monday.
Yes, sir. CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. The Holy Lord Sanctus, God of the coast. Your host on the only radio station playing 805 hip hop and R&B every Monday through Friday night at 6 p.m. Pacific time. If you like what we do and you want to support us, make sure you visit our website and get yourself some merch. You see, I got this brand new, beautiful yellow Coast Got Next hat on and bandana. We have hats, hoodies, t-shirts, all different colors, all different sizes, men and women. So make sure you check our website, become a member to get yourself a discount and get access to behind the scenes content. That's connxct.club. Also, tap the link in our Instagram bio, follow us across the net, subscribe, ring the notification bell, do all the things. Please make sure you go get our new album, Kush GPT. It's available on all streaming platforms right now. And make sure you get a ticket to see us live at Copper Blues in Oxnard, May 31st. Everybody have a great weekend. Don't drink and drive. Please stay safe. I'm telling you, it's not worth it. I promise you. I will see everybody on Monday. Deuces.
up doing digits. Girl, you took